This is Tim Willis, and we are continuing our exploration of free Adobe products we can use as long as we have an Adobe ID, which is also free. I already made a video on getting the Adobe ID. Now, things get sometimes a little weird here. I use two different browsers on this computer just because I'm such a tab monster. And so on one of them, if I go to Adobe Express, it goes right to Adobe Express. And that is probably the browser I use Adobe Express on the most. Now, this one, I just signed in, and instead of going to Adobe Express, it brought me to the Creative Cloud membership, which you automatically are part of once you create your Adobe ID. So, if you saw the last video, you can see that this is the same little avatar that I have not changed yet that we had when we created the Adobe ID. So, things get a little weird sometimes, but this is part of www.adobe.com/home. And so this would probably, if you're a new user, what you're going to see. And Creative Cloud is sort of a portal for all things Adobe once you are logged in. And so we can see here, we have a couple of things going on here. First of all, it's enticing us with giving us a short list of free apps that are the most popular right now. And then also you can see here we have options to buy stuff if you want to spend money. But we're not spending any money today. So you also can download Creative Cloud for your desktop if you want to do that. All right, let's just take a look at what we have here. And it looks like here, you see it has some of my recent documents I've worked on down here. So it's sort of will store some of your files as well. Now, if we come over here to the left-hand side, we see we have a toolbar. Right now, we're on home. We can go to apps. It's going to load up all the possible things we can get from Adobe. We have a toolbar at the top, which allows you to sort them out by category. And the ones that are a paid product, you'll see a button that says buy. The ones that are available for us to use freely will have open. And see if we have any kind of filtering. Okay, we don't have a filtering by price, it looks like, but we can filter them by platform because some of these will be for desktop, some for the web, and some for mobile and tablet. And so not every application is going to be available for every device all at once. And a good example of that is Photoshop, which of course is a paid product, but there is Photoshop Express, which is a free product, and it has a mobile version and a desktop version. Whereas other things like the Acrobat Reader, let me see if I can find one here that's like this one here is Scan. It's create PDFs from paper, whiteboards, and more. You say it says get mobile app, so that's a mobile app only. But anyway, you can come down here and look through what you have here. I wouldn't go crazy and download them all at once. I try them all one at a time because it's kind of like kid in a candy shop if you're graphically inclined to see all these Adobe stuff and a lot of them with a free option. You can kind of go crazy. Anyway, is the area where you'll see all your apps. And once again, you see we could filter that by category. In this case, we choose photo. So we see Photoshop, we see Photoshop Express, Lightroom, Adobe Express, Lightroom Classic, which is a lacy thing, Adobe Firefly, Adobe Stock, and Adobe Stock is where they have all their images. Now, it's kind of limited if you're the free version. We'll look at that later on, probably in a different video, but it's kind of very limited at the free level. Adobe Firefly is your AI generation, and it is available in a limited degree for free. They give you, I think, 25 credits a month. And then after that, you'd have to upgrade to the pro version of Adobe Express. But again, we'll look at that more deeply when we get to it. But anyway, that is your apps section. And then we have our files, which you see we have here just the files that I have worked on recently. I've been downloading some stuff, playing with some stuff, doing some video editing. So it's a mix of things. And then you see we have different ways we can search for these. We can also search by the product. And so that is where we're at with that and with Creative Cloud. Now, we also have this toolbar up here on the main panel, which will lead us to some informational things. So, like here, you can get your help center, your Adobe community, Adobe Learn, and different things like that. They also have resources on YouTube as well. But that's basically what the Creative Cloud is. It's sort of just a portal for all the various products that Adobe makes, both paid and free. It's something you're going. It's something you're going to automatically be part of once you get your Adobe ID. And it will be also a place where if you decide you want to upgrade to a paid product, you can do it from the Creative Cloud as well. So that's the down and dirty on the Creative Cloud. Whether you use it or not, it's on your computer. So I haven't exactly decided which Adobe product I'm going to choose for the next video, but we will start going through some of these apps and showing them off. Some some apps have a lot more going on than others, so that may determine the order in which I do things. But in any case, that takes care of looking at the Creative Cloud from Adobe today. My name is Tim Willis, and I will talk to you later.